Carrie Anton. Carrie. If you'll state your name and county of residence, and you'll have 3 minutes.
Sure. My name is Kari Anton. I'm a resident of Knox County. My children go to Knox County schools. I actually have a very unique perspective on the voucher system. I grew up in Michigan. I was a student at Detroit Public Schools when they were introducing the voucher system into Michigan schools, spearheaded by Betsy DeVos. I'm not a fan. The voucher system is not new. It was the brainchild of segregationists who introduced it after Brown v. Board of Education was the decision from the Supreme Court. Educational vouchers are basically not school savings accounts. And $7,000 will not cover the cost of tuition at most private schools, as any parent of children who go to private schools knows. As written, this new bill would open these vouchers up to the entire state. So Michigan Charter School Issues was basically a free market system, and it became open market for investors as they came in. These schools were basically open to financial shareholders, and they treated them like real estate investments. And it completely deregulated the schools in Michigan, resulting in a forest of bad choices for most parents. They were sold as a promise that never delivered. The Brookings Institute analysis done in 2017 ranked Michigan among the bottom 20% of schools when previously Michigan had been in the median range of schools, which was a significant drop, needless to say. 2016 analysis by the Educational Trust of the Midwest, a nonpartisan policy research group, found 70% of Michigan charter schools were in the bottom half of the state schools rankings. And Tennessee already struggles in some of the criteria for key student achievement. I don't think we're going to drop any further. This idea is always marketed as school choice or parent choice, but it's really a business model. Most schools are run by educational management organizations from around the country. Because state funds are following the students, not going to the parents, they become commodities, just numbers on a balance sheet instead of small people to educate. In little more than a decade, Michigan went from, as I said, being near average to near the bottom 10 ranked in the nation. This is information from a New York Times article printed in 2017. Also from 2017, in a Thomas B. Fordham Institute funded by the Walton Family Foundation, focused on a large voucher program in Ohio, their findings noticed that voucher students fared significantly worse than their public school peers academically, especially in math. Another thing the charter school education foundations love to do, such as the National Heritage Academies, one of the largest charter school groups in the country, which is also linked to Hillsdale College, which I'm sure you're all familiar with, our governor is friends with. I know what the time is, thank you very much. They love to sell off the properties that their schools are leased to. Some of them are leased at $1 million a year.
Thank you, ma'am.
I have a very particular interest in this. I have a very also...
Thank you, ma'am.
The loss of funds will only widen the growing achievement gap that concerns myself included. What good is a massive state budget surplus?
Ma'am, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Everybody gets 3 minutes. Officers, please. Thank you.